25 knockouts to his credit, 17 losses with 11 draws. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Frankie Swindell. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white, trimmed with red. He weighed in at 233.5 pounds. This native of England now is living and fighting out of the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California, and brings an excellent record of 17 victories with 13 knockouts, only 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, Wayne Llewelyn.
So there you are then, Wayne Llewelyn from Greenwich, originally boxing out of Los Angeles, up against Frankie Swindell, 6 feet 5 against 5 feet 10 and a half.
We can see his navel here, so anything on his cup or anything on his trunk is going to be considered a low blow. He's got these up a little high. I'm just going to kick him here at the red line, okay? Let's have a clean bout, touch him up, come out at the bell, may the best man win.
So Frankie Swindell then, a grizzled old veteran. And Wayne Llewelyn really has flattered to deceive. He's never really achieved anything he set out to achieve. Last time, of course, we saw him in Eurosport beating Derek Williams in 3 rounds, another man who didn't fulfill his potential. So round 1 then of a scheduled 10, 6 feet 5 of the southpaw Wayne Llewelyn against 5'10 and a half of Frankie Swindell. Swindell, by the way, lost his last fight to Daniel Nicholson. We saw that here on Eurosport. Gave Nicholson a few scares along the way, but won 3 prior to that, including one of the big wins of his career over the prospect Josh Imardi. Beat Imardi in 4. And let's just see what Stan Hoffman can do with Wayne Llewelyn. Many others have tried and failed. I just don't think that Wayne has ever possessed a fighting mentality, to be honest with you. But that said, he's had some pretty decent wins. Of course, the only loss on his slate came against Pele Reed, beaten in the first round, a couple of cuffing shots. Down he went. And that was a fight that was on and off. Seems like forever, but when they eventually got it on, it didn't last very long. Decent boxing start so far, this by Wayne. As I say, it's a fight you can't afford to lose. And yet, Swindell's had bags of experience. 34 wins, 17 losses, 1 draw, 25 knockouts. Swindell, though, is going to struggle here, I think, with the reach of Llewelyn and the fact that he's a southpaw as well. Having said that, he did fight Marco Mora a couple of times. Mora, of course, a southpaw. Swindell, former USBA champion, fought for the IBF title. At light heavy, beaten by Charles Williams. Also beaten by Al Cole for the Cruiserweight Championship. But apart from that, and the WBO title shot against Mora, it's been a bit thin on the ground, really, for Swindell. Nice work there from Llewelyn. Well, that's nice work now for Wayne Llewelyn. In fact, it's probably the best I've ever seen Wayne fight. So there you are, good first round for Wayne Llewelyn.
Why you holding back your punches? What's wrong with you? Why you holding back your punches, man? Wake up. Don't look at him. You're talking about me. You're talking to me. You don't need to worry about him. He ain't nothing over there. That's that thing on amateur, man. Bobby can beat him. I'm gonna see if T-Rock can beat him, man. This boy ain't nothing. He dropping back left hand, man. Drop the hand down low, man. What's wrong with pushing bull, man? Every time you move back, man, he drop his hand back. Every time you get on this big fist, man.
That left hook's wide open, Frank. You're not throwing it. You're there, but you're not throwing it.
What's the problem?
Sometimes make him go by, okay? But keep that jab in his face and right here, right behind it. Bring it right down the middle. Right? Okay.
That was it.
No, you work good there, Ron. Just don't forget the left hand is right here.
On your feet, on your feet, on your feet.
Well, they are nice to listen to the corners, of course, to see what they think and what they say. Let's just see if Swindell can get that left hook going. If he can, Wayne could be in a bit of bother here. As I say, just don't forget that last 2 fights ago, Swindell knocked out Josh Imardi. And he was unbeaten at the time. And Swindell, of course, lacking every single advantage here physically, except round the belly. That's where he appears to be bigger. Wayne now 29 years of age, so really does need to make his move very, very quickly. And I suppose this is quite a sensible match for him, really. And suddenly Wayne starts to believe in himself. And Llewelyn sticking that right jab into that moon face of Swindell. Nothing coming back. Very aggressive start this by Llewelyn as well. Good to see him taking charge. Oh, good shot by Swindell, and again, and he's got him in trouble. Here he goes. So Wayne Llewelyn then absolutely flattened here in the second round, and that's always been Wayne's problem. He never could take a shot. What a shame. What a shame for Wayne Llewelyn. He's not going to beat the count. So a knockout win then in 2 rounds for Frankie Swindell. Well, he took some time to get into his stride, but as soon as he landed those punches, bingo. Good night, Wayne. Well, Wayne's got to call it a day now. Losing to Swindell like that is a disaster. And it really does mean that Wayne Llewelyn is not going to achieve any of the potential he could have done. And yet we all fell for the Llewelyn story in the beginning, thinking he could have been the answer. He had a win over Dermot Gascoigne back in 1996. And at the time, of course, both him and Gascoigne were considered prospects. They matched up against each other, and Llewelyn came out successful, but, well, on this occasion, Swindell is not the biggest puncher on this planet, and a left hook and a right hand there puts Llewelyn flat on his back. And that's the most alarming thing, really. When Wayne gets beaten, doesn't he get beaten? Second time he's lost now, second time he's been put over and stayed over. Here we go again, watch this. Left hook, bang. Big high shot there, catching Llewelyn, and again, that's 3 of them. Bang, and that's the 4th to finish it, as the crowd watch on the overhead monitor. The replay. 1. Well, they're counting as well, the crowd. 3 left hooks and a right hand, and Llewelyn had absolutely no answer to that whatsoever. Well, once again, the horizontal British heavyweight rears its ugly head. And that's what they mean in America by the horizontal heavyweight, as Wayne crashes to the deck. Don't mean to be unkind, of course. He's a character, Swindell, isn't he? He's also got a boxing sister. And she's quite a handful as well. So Wayne's okay, I'm glad to say. Well, he's been a pro for 13 and a half years now, Swindell. Well, hang in there, says Swindell to Llewelyn, but I just wonder. I reckon Wayne should pack it in.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Frank Garza waves off the count of 10 and calls a halt to this bout. The official time, 2 minutes and 6 seconds of round number 2. Your winner by knockout victory with a 4-punch combination in the second round, Frankie Swindell.
So there you are, Frankie Swindell declared the winner in 2. We've got a main event to come. Chris Bird, Jose Ribalta.
He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighs 220.